Good evening. Good evening. How's everybody doing tonight? Everybody's having a good day. Super, super nice day today in Ohio. Had a nice day at work today, kind of a relaxing day. Got to go to work and have a shooter training course. What to do in case of a shooter. Kind of a interesting course. Yeah, to say the least. But other than that, everything's going really good. I hope you guys are all having a good day. Hope you guys are having a good evening. Wanted to jump on real quick before I sat down with Addie and ate my dinner. Um, Kind of waited to go live a little later tonight. Seems like with daylight savings and it being Friday and still 79, almost 80 degrees here in Ohio, people are out doing things, but it's starting to get dark here now. So I figured I'd hop on real quick. I wanted to talk about NA's JFT tonight and what it means to me. If you guys want to read along as I share in the comments, that would be fantastic. I'm going to bring it up here real quick. Self-titled Onward on the Journey. It's the JFT for today. I'm going to read it on my bigger screen because the one in front of me is kind of small and I'm old and I can't see shit. It says Onward on the Journey. It's on page 139. The progression of recovery is a continuous uphill journey, uphill fight. It's an uphill battle daily, day in and day out. This isn't a one and done. It says the longer we stay clean, the steeper and narrower our path seems to become. But God doesn't give us more than what we can't handle. I'm a firm believer of that. He's not going to put too much on our plate. Says no matter how difficult the road becomes, no matter how narrow, how winding the turns are, there's always hope. There's always hope, guys. No matter what, if we don't pick up, there's going to be hope there. Trust me. Says that hope lies in our spiritual progression, our growth. Says if we keep showing up, remaining vigilant in our recovery, says at the meetings and staying clean, life gets different. Trust me, it's more than different. It gets a whole lot better. It just takes time, guys. It really does. But it does get better and it is different. It really is. It says the continual search for answers to life's ups and downs can lead us to the questions, all aspects of our lives. Because life isn't always pleasant. Life isn't always rainbows and unicorns. We're going to have our ups and downs. Life's going to show up. It's just how we handle it, how we go about it. Do we apply our spiritual principles? Do we apply what we're learning in our 12-step programs? You know, because life isn't always pleasant. It's not. It's just facts. It says this is when we must turn to our higher power with even more faith. You guys have heard me share about having faith and trust in the process. You know, I talk about it almost every single stream. You know, sometimes all we can do is just hold on tight. You know, we just long for the ride. We got to have faith and trust in that process, and we just got to hang on. It says believing that things are going to get better. Things are going to get better if we don't pick up, guys, and we continue to practice the principles and work the steps in all of our affairs. It says in time, our faith will produce understanding. It is so true. The longer I stay in the program, the longer I continue to work on my steps, the longer I continue to share my experience, strength, and hope, and listen to others, you know, share back to me, the more I grow mentally, spiritually, and physically. As we begin to see the big picture in our lives, the meanings, why we're still here, why our higher power kept bringing us back. You know, I was homeless and hopeless almost 2 years ago. I had no freaking clue why I was here. You know, and I'm starting to see the bigger picture. I'm starting to have that understanding of why I'm here today and why my higher power kept bringing me back after an overdose. Why am I still here? You know, I used to ask myself that all the time, and I'm starting to get it. You know, I'm starting to understand it. As our relationship with our higher power unfolds and deepens, acceptance becomes almost second nature. It's a very powerful line, and it's very true. You know, accepting the faith and trust, and, you know, accepting that I'm always going to be an addict and that I have to do this every single day of my life, that it's not a one and done program, that I have to wake up and hit my knees every day and surrender. You know, it's gotten a lot easier. You know, it's not as overwhelming as it was in the beginning. Because no matter what happens, as we walk through recovery, we rely on faith and a loving higher power to continue onward and continue onward. Because just for today, I accept that I don't have all the answers to life's questions, life's problems. I'm not a know-it-all. Says, nonetheless, I will have faith in God, or a God of my understanding, and continue the journey of recovery. It's a really awesome reading, guys. You know, it's an onward journey. It's an onward battle. It's an uphill battle. It's going to be that way the rest of our lives. It's just how we go about it. Keep fighting the good fight, you know, keep pushing forward in your recovery. And when you're struggling, when I'm struggling, remember to recover out loud, to reach out and ask for help. There's no shame in that game. Trust me. I hope you guys all have a great evening. I'm getting ready to go eat my dinner. I just wanted to hop on and say hello to those that are in there listening tonight. I hope you guys all have a great night. Stay positive. Keep that attitude of gratitude. That's important. I have found that when I have the ability to have that attitude of gratitude every single day, and the ability to reset my day when I'm having a shitty day, the day usually ends up as a good day. Remain vigilant in your recovery, guys. I love each and every one of you guys. We'll talk to you later. Thanks for listening.